Hello there, welcome back to the 11th
Hello.
episode of the Fandom podcast. Today we got a new guest on, Jack. Hello.
Hello.
I accidentally showed him the podcast once, and he found out about it, and he really likes it now. So we got him on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it went.
Nice to have someone different.
Yeah. How's everyone been dealing with Storm Eunice?
Inside.
Yeah, pretty much
Yeah.
same for me.
I'm just being inside most of the time, really.
I've just jumped on a trampoline for about an hour inside.
I saw a trampoline rolling down my street. But you run a trampoline inside, Alan?
Yeah, you can have like an inside small trampoline.
Interesting.
Yeah, I jumped on it for about an hour. Jack, what the hell happened with the trampoline going down your street?
So I was walking back from being out, and then I just see a trampoline just rolling. Fair enough. Just rolling. Having the time of its life. Yeah.
Respect to that trampoline, you know. If it ever, yeah, just respect to the trampoline, I guess.
I agree.
Right then, might as well get into the first topic. Moon Knight. Josh, do you wanna start on this one?
I mean, it's been a while. I can't really remember what else we got, but all I can remember is it looked good. Still looking very interesting. Looks like a good show, really.
Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, I mean, this didn't really reveal much. All it saw was like Ethan Hawke character playing a bigger role. From what we see, he looks like he's playing almost as if like a mentor, we're trying to control, help Moon Knight. Well, we're Oscar.
Yeah.
No, I don't really know, but I don't really know what his name is. Mark. Yeah, we'll go Mark.
What? Who are you even talking about?
Moon Knight.
Oh yeah, sure. It's flabbergasted.
Jack, what are your thoughts on Moon Knight teaser?
It looked alright. I'm very intrigued. It looks very interesting. We saw that different suit as well. I think we've had a peek into a few of his different characters almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. All in all, it's one of my most anticipated series this year, other than Kenobi.
Oh right, yeah.
Not nice.
Yeah, it looks like a good mix with action and storyline, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really.
Very intriguing.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't really know what else to say about this one. I think it was like we only got 30 seconds of it, so wasn't really much we can take from it.
Yeah. Not that much new.
Yeah. Right then, predicted rating of it. So Jack, do you want to go first? So out of 10, predicted rating.
Out of 10, I'd probably give it a 7 or 8. It's 8.5 so far because we haven't really seen that much properly, and I don't really know what else to expect. So
okay, yeah,
that's what I'm going.
Yeah, seems good. Josh, what are you thinking?
I'm gonna say a 9 because I think it looks quite good so far.
Okay, yeah. I've gone for an 8 out of 10. I think it looks good. So yeah. Next up, we got Lord of the Rings. Well, our first Lord of the Rings thing. Rings of Power trailer.
Yeah.
I'll go first.
You know the most about this, Alan.
Yeah, I'll go first then. So, it looks good, but just mainly happy to get more Lord of the Rings, to be honest, because I think I've always been talking about it quite a lot. Oh, Amazon own the rights to Lord of the Rings. The amount of series they create, it's probably about time that they're gonna do a series. So, or a movie, but yeah, probably a series would make more sense. So yeah, I think it's good that we're getting more Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd
say I don't know much about it still.
Yeah, neither.
But it looks quite interesting. And like you say, it's just nice to see some more Lord of the Rings stuff now.
I need to rewatch the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings films because
same.
I think the Hobbit you might want to see. You definitely want to rewatch because there's a couple characters from there. I didn't really recognise any of the characters from what we've seen in the pictures and the trailer. Although I know we're getting the old dwarf from the Hobbit, if you know him.
Yeah, they all seem to be like fairly new characters, don't they?
And wait, it's set. Yeah, I think hopefully we're getting hopefully we're getting Radagast and Gandalf as well. So Sylvester.
That'd be good.
Yeah, Sylvester McCoy and Ian McKellen hopefully coming back. And I never really thought about them too much. If you know them, like hopefully you might do. But it's they mentioned there's 5 wizards. So obviously there's Radagast, Saruman, Gandalf, and then there's two other wizards, which I don't really know much.
Isn't Saruman that white wizard?
Yes, yeah, Saruman's the white wizard. I think
I've played Lego The Hobbit. I know my stuff.
I think it's Radagast, Radagast the brown, Gandalf the grey, and there's a couple of others which I don't know. I think one of them's a blue, and I don't really know other than that.
Yeah, like I said, I think you know most of them.
Yeah,
I'm not quite sure.
And then from what I've seen at the end of the trailer, it looks like we're getting Gollum as well, or like in the past Gollum. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, that should be
interesting. Yeah. Predicted. I haven't really got anything else to say. Anyone got anything? Or
not really.
Not really, no.
All right then. Predicted rating. I've gone for a 7.5 out of 10. I think it looks alright.
Yeah. I'll go with 7.
Yeah, I'll go with a 7 as well, I think.
Okay. Okay, next up, the big one, the big trailer we got from this week is Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Jack, I'll let you start on this one.
It looks very promising. It's probably my most anticipated film of this year.
Agreed on that one, yeah.
Yeah.
It looks very, very good. We had quite a lot of teasers and stuff in like the poster and the trailers of different characters.
Yeah.
And I'm very intrigued.
Alright, for me this looks genuinely one of the best films I think I'll ever see. We like you said, there's a lot of characters we saw or heard even. Patrick Stewart.
He's a cool man.
He definitely is.
And I think with the Illuminati as well, because that's the group they're in. It looks like I think we're getting Reed Richards.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
I've seen that. Yeah,
potentially even the whole of the Fantastic Four, because
hopefully.
Yeah, because what Chris Evans has said is that he's doing a couple cameos. So potentially.
It looks very, very exciting and interesting.
Yeah.
It looks very good. Just in general.
And obviously Peggy Carter as well from the like she's in the other seat, I think, because we saw her shield in the trailer.
I reckon. Do you know how there's 3 like members of the Illuminati that we can see?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I reckon Reed Richards on the left, Xavier in the middle, and then Peggy Carter on the far right.
Yeah, that's what I've seen as well.
Yeah, that makes
sense. Yeah. From what I've seen as well, it looks like we're getting Zombie Strange and Zombie Wonder. So I think we're getting a couple What If links. So should be alright.
Yeah.
And then I still don't know.
Lots of links.
I still don't know at the end of this who is the actual villain. Well, it looks like Wanda turning into Scarlet Witch, and kind of turning herself evil. But I've seen
Yeah.
I've seen a slight prediction like Nightmare at the end or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's loads of possibilities, really.
If there's one film they're gonna
I'm hoping for Mephisto, to be honest.
yeah if there's one film they're gonna actually introduce Mephisto, it's got to be this one.
I want Mephisto, man. I've been waiting since WandaVision.
Hey, it's about time we get Mephisto. I
Yeah.
swear we need to. Kevin Feige literally needs to he needs to look one time at Instagram and he'll just see literally Mephisto all over the place.
I think one thing as well, Sam Raimi directing it, it's going to be one of the top 3 films ever.
Mm.
Yeah, it's going to be very good because of that.
I mean, me and Jack were discussing it before. If any Marvel fans say it's the best film ever, then we're also going to annoy a lot of non Marvel fans. So
yeah, well,
yeah,
they get annoyed easily.
Flipping over the page.
Didn't we get a Kenobi poster as well?
Yeah, I'll talk about that at the end because I've got a couple of things at the end to talk about.
Yeah.
There's not really much else I can really get from this trailer. So what's everyone's predicted rating there? I guess
10.
I mean, I'm going to say just 10.
Yeah, 10 for me as well. Yeah. Next up is Uncharted. So, me and Jack went to go see this film. So, Jack, I'll let you start off.
It didn't take itself too seriously, and the action was very good. Like, the story didn't force itself upon you either.
No, it wasn't like oh, you have to understand this, or it's just it made it completely simple. Simple, yeah.
It was very good, in my opinion.
Yeah. Like I've never actually played or heard. Well, I've only ever heard of Uncharted before, so I've never actually seen any gameplay of it or played it myself. And from seeing this, it genuinely wants to make me go watch the film, like go play the game, because it looks it's just extremely good. Like what happens.
It's based on some of the game stuff as well.
Yeah, I don't know which one it's based off, but I know it is based entirely off one of the games.
Yeah, it was a very good film. That's all I can say, really.
Yeah,
very good.
I mean, like it gave me a lot of Indiana Jones. Like it genuinely reminded me of Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
And a lot like Tomb Raider as well for me. Like I played a bit of Tomb Raider, and it just heavily reminds me of it.
Tomb Raider's good.
The ship battle at the end, I think that's obviously the main action we both referred to. But yeah, that's probably one of the best I've seen.
Yeah.
That's one of the best fight scenes I've seen in a while. Well, I mean that's the first film I've seen in a while. So
yeah,
new film. So Spider-Man's action was good, and then yeah, Eternals had its fairly good action as well.
Yeah, one sec. I've just everything's not working. Oh, my WhatsApp just died. I can still hear it and everything, but it's just died. It's just a black screen.
Oh.
That's not great.
No, not really.
Okay.
Oh, it's back.
Okay, good. We panicked for a second. Don't worry, technical difficulties.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on it's been left open for Uncharted 2 as well? What do you think?
I think that it was. I think that Uncharted 2, will come out within the next few years.
Yeah.
I think the post-credit scene that really set it up as well.
Yeah, that's pretty much what sets it up. I think, hopefully, like maybe the poor. I think one reason why they might not do it is the poor critic reviews, but hopefully they don't.
Yeah,
Hopefully they don't.
I saw it. I think it was Rotten Tomatoes. I forgot what it was.
It was about 40, maybe 45% or a bit lower,
Yeah,
and quite. I think a lot of people have said it was quite underwhelming, even though I thought it was really good, but a
yeah.
lot of critics disagree. Yeah. What was your
I mean, critics are just a bit cheeky, really, aren't they?
Yeah, no, the critics are annoying. You get it. Yeah, it's like Venom. Like they hated. So
Yeah, I don't see why they hated Venom.
no,
Like, it
Venom.
wasn't as good as the first one, but it wasn't bad.
Oh no, the first one they hated. But they hated both films, to be honest. I mean, Venom Let There Be Carnage, I obviously didn't think was as good as the first, but they were both still. The first one was obviously extremely good, but the second one I did still enjoy watching.
Yeah, same.
Hmm.
It had a lot of fun moments.
Yeah. Anyway, so what was your overall rating of this film?
My overall rating is like I'd say 8.5. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go with that.
I've gone for a 9 out of 10 actually. This is how much I enjoyed the film.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so it's a good start to the year actually. Hopefully, Batman next up. Hopefully, I should enjoy that.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one.
Yeah, we've already got tickets booked up. 15th of March. No, not 15th. 5th of March.
Yeah. It's going to be.
Batman looks very good.
Oh,
It's
and
going to be packed.
Smith Rowe just scored for Arsenal.
Has he?
Yeah.
We don't care at all.
I know. I had to bring it up. It popped up on my phone.
Who are you playing?
Brentford.
Brentford.
Yeah. So hope.
I mean, Alanga scored and did the gritty, so.
Yeah.
Oh.
What have I got down here? Oh wait. Oh yeah. I cut out a box yesterday because I wanted to like redo my shelf for to put the stuff up, and I cut out a couple shoe boxes.
Wait, what did you do?
I'll put it on the Instagram later on actually. How about that? Because I painted a couple things and then I mixed around my shelf, just try and get it a bit better. Anyway, I've got a couple leaks now, I guess, or the Kenobi trailer. We'll talk about. Well, not really. No, there was no trailer, sadly.
No, not a trailer.
Nah, but we'll talk about Kenobi for a bit. Yeah, so we've got a release date now, 25th of May, so the next Star Wars series.
Isn't the 25th of May like the anniversary of Star Wars as well?
Yeah, it's the
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
One, I think. It's a good date to be putting it out.
Yeah, it makes sense they put it on that date for obviously Hayden Christensen returning.
Yeah, I saw that.
Which should definitely be very good.
I reckon like the only scenes that he'll be in is like flashback scenes.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, maybe.
And like even I could see him playing Darth Vader because he's still. Probably at this point he's still kind of developing as Darth Vader, unless they get Spencer Wilding in to do it, but potentially.
Yeah.
Spencer Wilding played the last Darth Vader in Rogue One, so.
Yeah. Rogue One is cool.
I'll have to rewatch Rogue One, but never really thought much of it when I watched it the first time. I'll probably end up enjoying it this time. Who knows?
In Kenobi, I hope that they go the same route as what they did with Vader in Rogue One, like where he's like very angry, like almost. There's a lot more ruthless.
Oh yeah.
I could see Kenobi going down this route. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say on Kenobi. Couple of other things here. Stranger Things. Jack, I don't know if you're a fan of Stranger Things or not.
I've seen the first 2 seasons, and I need to watch the third.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, from what we've seen here, season 4 in 2 volumes. So May 27th is the first volume, and
Is
then
it July 1st as well?
yeah, July 1st
Yeah,
is the
that's
second volume.
volume.
Yeah. So I mean, that should be a really good week though. I mean, we get Kenobi on 25th, and then a couple of days later, the whole first volume of Stranger Things.
Yeah, I think that
you really enjoyed it, didn't you?
Yeah,
You
I
really enjoyed
thought
Stranger
it was
Things.
really good. Yeah, good storyline, and they know what they're doing.
In Kenobi, I think that they'll release like what they did with Hawkeye, 2 episodes first.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, probably they'll do that.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Which would be good again.
Season 4 is the penultimate season, so
yeah. I mean, season 5's the last, isn't it?
I reckon that'll be like a good place to end it as well.
Oh yeah,
I think that's good.
Yeah, I mean it's the problem is other shows have ruined themselves in the past. They've ruined their legacy because of the fact they continued. But with Stranger Things, I think they know their limit, and they'll go off with an extremely good ending, and then that'll be it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good that they know that they need to stop now rather than they keep going and going and.
Yeah, they're smart. What they know what they're doing. Yeah. All right. Next up, Pedro Pascal teased a lot of new faces for Mando season 3.
Has he?
Yeah, that's what you said.
Well, I'm just very excited for season 3 anyway. To be fair.
Yeah, I mean,
isn't Mando season 3 coming out later this year?
Yeah, towards the end of this year. I
think so. Yeah. They haven't actually confirmed it yet, but everyone knows it's happening.
I can't wait for that.
I don't really know what.
It'll be really good.
Yeah, I don't really know what faces they can actually bring back in this. I mean,
I reckon. Do you know when Grogu gets he's in the Jedi Temple? I reckon Mace Windu was the one that found him.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It'll be a good way to bring Samuel L. Jackson back as Mace Windu.
Yeah, it would.
Speaking of Star Wars, I've been rewatching the Clone Wars show.
Oh, I've never watched.
Started watching that actually.
Yeah, I've never watched the Clone Wars before, so that will be another one I will have to watch soon.
I've been watching it
maybe when we run out of things to talk about.
The episodes don't go in chronological order; they jump around the timeline a lot, and I've been watching them in chronological order.
All right.
Okay.
Okay then. Finally, there's not really much else to say here. I've got a slight theory as to why I think Tom Hardy's going to be in Venom, but it's going to be in Morbius. So.
Okay. What's your theory?
Obviously, when I went to go watch Uncharted, the ads were the trailers were on before. Morbius was one of them. While watching it, I heard the name drop obviously there was a name drop at the end of Iron Venom, so that makes sense that Morbius must have probably heard of Venom, and then I don't know what it actually is, but it's some kind of I don't know, some kind of committee or something. And one line they said was, "This is the biggest thing that's happened since San Francisco." Well, since that thing in San Francisco. Where's Venom set? San Francisco.
Yeah.
So potentially Sinister Six, and apparently Andrew Garfield's in that universe. So
speaking of Morbius, and the universes, which Spider-Man universe do you reckon is set in? Because there's a poster with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man on a wall, and then there's Michael Keaton's Vulture from the Tom Holland universe, and then there's the Andrew Garfield universe Oscorp building. So I'm very bamboozled as to what universe it's set in.
I think
they've made it very confusing.
I think it's going to be the Andrew Garfield one.
I think so, yeah. The one
How's Michael Keaton there then? That's my question.
He's done some multiverse traveling.
Michael Keaton is Doctor Strange.
I mean, I do believe he's probably done something that obviously with the multiverse being tampered with. I do believe probably something's happened.
He'll mention it like in No Way Home. He'll probably like in Morbius. He'll mention about No Way Home and how he got like transported or something.
Yeah, probably.
Morbius I'm really looking forward to. So yeah, has anyone else got any theories? Because other than that, I think I'll end the podcast there.
I don't think so.
Not really.
Okay then.
We've discussed most of it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you for listening, and yeah, we'll see you next week. If there's anything to talk about next week, probably Peacemaker.
Yes, Peacemaker. Yeah, watch that. Watch it next week.
Yeah.
We will do.
All right then. See ya.